hypnotist. And usually when you go see this hypnotist, you talk to him for 30 minutes. You get to know who he is, who the other person is, and you get to know how to do the therapy thereafter. And so this one guy walks in, and right away, they don't sit down, but they go into therapy. And usually it takes like 5, 10, 15 minutes before the subject falls asleep to the click, and they get into the whole therapy session. This guy was his first time. He never went there, never met the guy, but yet went on the bed, slept, and as soon as the guy flicked his fingers, right away went into sleep mode. Why? Because the guy who was there for the first time was so into it and willing to be at the guy's mercy that he was hypnotized within a second. So it depends your will. If you were stay barré to want whatever happen, then it's not gonna happen to you, like mom kind of thing. She needs to go see these people with her whole will. You understand what I mean? Can you kind of build?
Oh, it's so easy.
Yeah.
What are you talking? I don't have to build. It's so easy.
So yeah.
Well, what do you think is wrong with you? Well, your back is sore. You should put some ice on it. Look it up. That's what YouTube says. 9 out of 10 people believe in YouTube doctors. In fact, 75% of the people that look online for YouTube and question their doctors or question medication, 75% of 100 people believe Google over anything else. So you tell me if Google is not strong. And what percentage of the people that choose the doctor are actually right, and what percentage is wrong? It's all about learning yourself about the reality, about what's wrong with you, not what you are thinking and how come. Ask all the questions to Google, and it will answer you, because guess what? Who wrote the programs? It was doctors. And if you can't believe some doctors online, which doctors online? The most popular ones? The least popular ones? What about a fluctuation and a balance of all? You know what? Programmation, consequence, ego, selfish, no thought, hypnotism. Imagine hypnotism. My son was just explaining to me, leave yourself at the mercy. If you leave yourself at the mercy, then there is no pain. There is no pain because it is the conscience, the mental, where the whole gain is in the mental. They can chop your body apart, but if you're happy with the choice and you've let yourself go and you believe that the God, you've entered into God and you let God do anything to you. You go to church and you let them do anything to you because you're in God's hands, so you believe, so it has no mental effect on you. Long-term hypnotism. Giving yourself the mercy of the next word. Sleep. I'm not questioning I need to be up in 5 minutes. It's sleep because the person I believe is sending me to the world I want to be in. My mental anguish. My egotistical selfishness of no thought for a personal gain. Living all the consequences and learning and correcting my ways between the path of one rugged road. You will sin, said by my son. And I'm thinking, you will sin? Is that Mr. Wilson or Wilson? What happens if Wilson sinned? He would be Wilson, not too stable. Maybe Wilson would fall. How about Wilson Falls? Now we've got the northern rivers here where I live. Mr. Wilson, Wilson Falls, and Dennis the Menace. And is it your will, my son? Your will, my son. Now to continue on, I'm going to read this to you and show you the Bibli. You will sin. Will sin, will son. Will he sin, my son? Is it Dennis the Menace? Menace means like to make threats. Threats and to sin. Dennis the Menace, bringing all kinds of crazy things about just by talking. Me sin. You see menace? It says me sin. But will you go sin? S-I-N, S-E-N, S-A-N, S-O-N. Why not use all the vowels for it? Why? Because every single vowel in numbers tells you something different. But A and I, well, you ain't got I without A, and you ain't got I, okay, without E. And when you have I and E, you automatically have a D. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Do I have to explain it? The A, the dot in the center on a cube, okay, is opposite of the 6. The 6 and the 1. Minus and plus, it's 57, numeric value connecting to the moon. Are you following me here? Because I can't show you. I have my phone. I don't have my new cam. I don't have my new cam, so I'm doing it this way. Remember, look at the dice, look at the deck of cards, and see which numbers are in which position. So when you say S-O-N, well, the O is actually the formation of an all around the 1. Although the opposite of the 1 is 6, all around the 1 is the 8. So it becomes the 1 and 8 void. The 1 and is the reverse 6. When you multiply and you add 6, it becomes 76. When you minus and you add 6, it becomes 57. So the spirit of 76 is 57, and that's Heinz the moon. And you should see the design that comes out of this. You even get rest and restoration on that. I have that. Let me move that design up here. I'm not sure if you're going to see it because it's backwards. This over here comes from the 9 card. And if you look, it looks like 9 and 9, and it looks like it's crossing over from one end. See the way you sort of get the 3D over here? I'm going to finish off that 3D look over here. See the 3D look that you get, the double box and the open space. Looks like you're running into a corner. You also have the R and R if you look sharply to the top R, as well as you see the Y when you don't see the front 9 and B. The story is right there in that paper. Even your VW and the relationship and how it's created through the 6 card, where the 2 plus signs are actually showing you the 8 card. So the cards are telling you one story, the dice are telling you another story. You put 1 and 1 together, 1 and 1, but there were 2 stories. Yeah, 1 story of each. What does it create? Does it create the 3rd story, the 4th story? Well, how are you going to build 1 and 1 together? You're going to have many little stories from the 2 big stories. You put up 2 big buildings, you got many rooms, many different people from many sex and population living around the city, coming from many places, shopping and eating different kinds of food. And oh my God, can you believe it? All the stories. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Lots and lots of stories, always with the stories. So where should I be next? Where am I going to go? I'm going to put this on pause and take a 10-second break. You can do that anytime because I haven't uploaded this video yet.
No matter if it's recorded or not, it's just that live show is, you got people expecting you to make a joke, or you got all these expectations of yourself.
So they have, I believed that those around me in a live show will have expectations of me. Therefore, it might be on my mind that I might screw up, that I become introverted instead of the same extrovert that I am. Correct?
I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, so what we got to do now is I got this video going here, and I was talking about what I was talking with my son. We didn't get to the proton. We didn't get to the Heinz. We got to the numbers. We got to the letter 2, B9. That's number 29, B9, right? It's a B9. It's B9. Tell me what it means to you, B9, because 2 times 9, 2 plus 9 is 18, which is 9. And 2 and 9 is 11. 9, 11. 11, 1 and 1 is 2. Benign. The B letter is the 29. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4. 5 and 4, 5 times 4, 5 plus 4. 29, 92. It is the yellow sun, the birth, the angel cometh.
So much.
What?
Keep it simple.
Yeah, I
talk about one thing at a time.
It's
and dive deep into that one thing.
That's what. Yes.
You go on about This makes me think of this. Oh, this makes me think of this. And then your video has no relation to what you started it off from.
Right.
So write it all down. Then you want to make a video on one thing, and then stop it. And then make another video on another thing, and then stop it. Is that what I mean?
Yeah,
now you're just talking to a therapist here. You're just
right.
emptying yourself out.
I'm right. I just do that, and what happens in my head while I do that, because I was on a number thing here and it was going good. Why I do that is because it's me. It's just me, and nobody can stop me. And I'm hoping that out of the 7 billion people in the world.
Make you interesting.
Okay, but forget about my interesting sometimes. Forget about my interesting sometimes. Sometimes I think about getting certain things out where one person will catch. And that one person out of the 7 billion possible people on the planet that will watch it will be able to put this piece together. And a group will come together, each one.
But nobody is searching for you.
Not today. For me, it's my search.
And
I'm searching
nobody's finding you.
And nobody is. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's
why I'm saying talk about one thing, so you can title it about that one thing. And if somebody wants to know about that one thing, they'll see you.
right. It'll be better. It'll be better.
If somebody hides a treasure within the walls of their house, how the fuck am I ever gonna find that? If I'm a treasure hunter, maybe I'll find it because that's what I specifically do, is I find these unique things. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna find some treasure.
Right, but this is a little bit different. This is online. I have 1,500 people that follow.
Always different. It's
What?
always different for you.
This is different because this is
Always
online. Yes, it has to be. Yes, it has to be
But
more
talk about
concentrated.
One thing at a time.
It has to be 5-minute concentrated videos. Yes,
Don't put
like
time on it. May it
I'm
be
putting a
15 seconds, 30 seconds.
okay.
It
I'm
doesn't matter.
saying it's got to be a maximum, just like they said in the movie Queen. Queen said, never more than 3 minutes of music. No one's going to sit there for more than 3 minutes of music. And all of a sudden, they're hypnotized and they can't take their eyes off of you. But it's right. In order you have to show little bits and pieces, like building a puzzle. When a child comes and his first puzzle, it's 4 pieces. And his second puzzle is 10 pieces. And the pieces get smaller and more intricate. And then all of a sudden, the pieces are all the same. 7 triangles that not even an adult can do, trying to figure out which side of the triangle. 7 or 8 triangles, making a puzzle as an adult, taking away those plugs and all these little pieces just as hard as a big puzzle. We're going to end the video right now. We did a lot of things, consequences, ego, karma. I'm thinking open up another YouTube channel, call it Mr. YouTube Son. I should just do integrated things like we showed over here, and this is off the deck of cards. You notice the 3 and the 3 off the deck of cards. If it was a dice, it would show you the halfway between one side of the card or the other side of the card, 2 sides. And then if it was 2 sides, that would switch into the pool table. Now we'd have pool balls in color. Raphael, I said a lot in this video. Somebody say, yes, I like you. In fact, lately, I've been getting 1 not like on my videos, and it hurts me a lot. 1 dislike on my videos. Thank you very much. It was a diss. It was from distance. But I know that people don't like me on purpose, just because they want to put that, sink that inside you. So you have to live with that. Oh, dislike. You have to live with it. Oh my God, I'm living with a dislike. Nah, couldn't give a shit. Raphael, and a word unspoken, beat me on the last SHIP.